Field area weather forecast. Sunshine today, high 90. 50% chance for showers tonight, low 70. 40% chance tomorrow, high 88. Partly cloudy, 90 on Friday. For Saturday, partly sunny, high 90. And the outlook for Sunday, sunshine, high 88. Overnight low was 65. Yesterday's high was 90. Currently, humidity is at 73%. Winds are calm, and the pressure 29.94. Sunshine right now, we've got 72 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
K-O.
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 K-O. K-O.
Kind of reminds me of the four-part harmony of the Eagles. You know what I mean? Hey, good morning.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I favor myself sounding a little bit like Joe Walsh. Anyway, that's that's Mark Turner over there. Mike Dreeth here. It's KO Wednesday, as you probably heard, and that means Ken Odie's here. And welcome, Ken.
Joe Walsh's head looks like it's worn out 3 bodies.
Yeah. Ken, we have had another sighting of the Dreethian.
The orange-bellied Dreethian?
Yes.
He's red-bellied today.
As they
He's
mature, they turn into red-bellied
Yeah,
Dreethians.
he's like a Dreethmelon instead of a chameleon. He's a Dreethmelon.
I had a moment sometime during or shortly after the 7:15 news where I was in my chair and
It wasn't just a moment.
I passed out. Okay,
Did you snore?
I believe it was
No,
high
actually, he didn't.
high blood sugar is probably what it was, but I didn't snore or anything like that.
No.
Or they would have recorded it.
Well,
if I'd
yeah.
been snoring.
Yeah, we
He wasn't laying back there with a Hershey bar.
No, I'm sitting
No,
right here,
no.
right in front of him.
He didn't even have the grog in his hand. He just had it on the table.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm sitting in my office. I've got a little office on the second floor of what was the garage behind our house. It's in that alleyway by Fairway.
Yeah.
So I'm talking on the phone with somebody at the courthouse, and they said, "Oh, there goes some sirens." And so I said, "Well, let me just swing around and turn on the scanner." So I turn on the scanner, and when I swing around, I can see the entire fire department right behind my house. You know, so I went out there for a little while. It could have been bad.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, it could have been
Another great job by rural city.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The medical people.
Got in, got taken care of, and got the folks back in because you had it was 90 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
even though the humidity wasn't super high,
Right.
It was still pretty warm if you were just out in the sun.
you know, we did we returned for yoga last night. Last
Really?
night was the return after 2.5, 3 months of no yoga.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what happened. You know, Dave Land's in the class.
Yeah.
And he's responsible for taking care of Jimmy so that we can do goat yoga.
Jimmy the goat. Jimmy got sold, didn't he?
You can the last 3 months you can do yoga in Indiana. Jimmy's agent sold him to a group in Seymour.
Really?
Yeah. We're goatless. We got no goat.
Okay.
Anybody out there with a goat that has, skills? I'd love to hear
Careful
from
what you ask for.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll come in here some morning, there'll be a goat in your office.
Oh, that'd keep me awake. Went out and sat outside.
So did we last night.
We just missed each other.
Yeah,
must
we
be.
did.
We did it right after yoga. You get a powerful hunger after working out as hard as what we did.
Yeah.
Doing the down dog, and what's Commander 1?
I think it's Warrior.
Warrior 1, Warrior 2. I don't talk yoga well. Anyway, we went to La Fuente's.
Yeah. So did we.
Front.
Went.
Did you sit out front?
I did.
We just missed each other. I got myself. It was Taco Tuesday,
Yeah.
Well, I know
99 cent
why
tacos.
went to sleep this morning. It's margarita shock.
No. I did not partake.
You didn't get one of those margarita towers? Have you seen those?
My gosh.
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's about
Those things are
that tall.
Those things are a work of art.
Should have got that from Mama.
I mean, it's like those Big Mama margaritas, those
Yeah.
jumbo margaritas.
Yeah.
It's like 5 or 6 of those.
I'm going to have to talk my wife into having one of those. Loosen her up a
Hey,
little.
that could be a question of the day. Margaritas, frozen or on the rocks?
Oh, rocks. Got to be rocks.
Yeah, I like frozen.
I'll take them either way.
Yeah.
Okay. What else is going on? About you?
No, nothing really.
Besides shoving some tacos in your face last night,
No,
nothing much
yeah.
going on?
No, not really.
Yeah. You? Anything going on with you?
Mowing is good.
You're a mower.
My grandson and I. He's quite the entrepreneur.
And you're just the manure.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Absolutely.
It's time.
Hang on just a second here.
See, yesterday you did the wrong theme,
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
and I
did. Hang on.
and I recovered. Didn't realize I was throwing him a curve.
Hurry up, Mark. You'll go to sleep.
With the last stuff you did. Adding stuff and doing this and doing that.
Yo, more coffee.
Grog.
Let's kick it. Bunk, bunk, baby. Buck it up, bunk, baby. Alright, stop. Sit back and listen. Mike and Mark have a little invention, a bucket, and it's full of junk. It's even got a title, it's the bucket of bunk. Fill it to the top with facts you might know. Turn on the mics and let's go. It's full of more facts than one mind can handle. Celebrity birthdays, facts, history, and scandals. Bunk,
It's
baby.
way too early to be talking that fast.
Bucket of bunk, baby.
Even if I drink a lot of grog,
Bunk, baby.
I can't be speaking.
You know, I
that
think that's
fast.
my favorite
Bucket of
intro.
bunk,
That one, really?
Yeah.
Bucket of
I like
bunk.
Well,
He does a good job.
Jeremy does, and we're looking forward to more from him as his creative juices boil. Birthdays today, Bernard Schwartz.
Who?
Bernard Schwartz.
We always called him Bernie.
Tony Curtis.
Really?
That was his real name. He would be 95 today. Tony Curtis. He died in 2010 at the age of 85. Acted in over 100 films and roles covering a wide range of genres from light comedy to serious drama. In his later years, he was on TV quite a bit. But the big break in 1953 with his wife, Janet Leigh. You remember Janet Leigh, the actress? His first clear success was he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor in The Defiant Ones. He was also in 1953. He was Houdini. You remember that movie?
I
Yeah,
do
I
not
do.
remember that one.
That was a good movie. Anyway, he gave probably his best performance is in the comedy. Some like it hot. There are some that say that's the funniest American film ever made. Some like it hot.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Jack Lemmon, Marilyn Monroe,
I
directed
believe
by
Tony
Billy Wilder.
served in World War II as well.
Yes, he did. He did serve in World War II. He was also in a supporting role in Spartacus. I don't know if you remember that or not.
I do remember Spartacus.
He was married 6 times.
6!
6 times. Of course, Janet Leigh was the most famous. They were married from 51 to 62. They had 2 kids, Kelly and Jamie Lee Curtis, who went on and had a pretty good. Now, here's the 6th one. The 6th. Yes.
Alert. Teaser alert.
The 6th wife, Jill Vandenberg, was 45 years his junior.
Man.
I guess that's good if that can work out for you. You know what I mean? I can tell you from last night's yoga that wouldn't work out for me. Okay? I hurt myself putting my shoes on. I pulled something. Anyway, he said the age gap didn't bother them at all. They laughed a lot, and everything was working good. So there you go, Tony Curtis. Boots Randolph would have been 93 today. He died in 2007 at the age of 80. You know who Boots Randolph was, right?
Mr. Evansville.
Yes. He had a very. He was born in Paducah, and raised in is it Katie's?
Katie's. Yep.
Kentucky.
Katie's, Kentucky.
That's that golf course down there is named after him.
Is it?
Yep.
And he attended high school in Evansville, and best known for his 1963 saxophone hit.
Yakety sax.
That's it. That became the
Why would
Benny
I know
Hill
that?
signature song
Yeah.
at the beginning of Benny Hill. Anyway, he was also a major part of the Nashville sound most of his professional career. Recorded for Monument Records in Nashville, played on Roy Orbison's 1963 hit Mean Woman Blues. He was also featured on Little Queenie by REO Speedwagon. Can you imagine? Java by Al Hurt. Turn On Your Love Light by Jerry Lee Lewis. And Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. This guy was on a lot of stuff.
He was.
My uncle told a story that they went to a New Year's Eve thing and he was playing.
No
and
kidding.
He started in, people got up to go on the floor and dance. He stopped and he goes, "You didn't come here to dance. You came here to listen to me. Sit down."
Whoa!
Really?
So he wasn't a real social person.
1977, he opened a successful club of his own in Nashville's Printers Alley, where he frequently appeared. He was also on Hee Haw quite a bit and a member of the $1 Million Band. Now, I'm not talking about the college, Alabama. That's what they call their band,
Yeah.
the $1 Million Band. I'm talking about Chet Atkins, Floyd Kramer, Charlie McCoy, Danny Davis, and Boots
Yeah.
Randolph.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2007, Randolph died at the Skyline Medical Center in Nashville after suffering a brain hemorrhage. He had celebrated his 80th birthday. He had a son, a daughter, 4 grandchildren. His final studio album, A Whole New Ballgame, was released in June of 2007. Chuck Barris, remember him?
I do remember Chuck Barris.
He would be 91 today.
We'll
He
be
died.
back with more
Stuff.
He died in 2017. Best known for the Gong Show, but he created other
He was a
shows.
he was a CIA agent.
Yes, he was. There we go.
Last night I took a walk after dark. I swing a place called Palisade Park. To have some fun and see what I could see.
That's Chuck Barris. Not singing. That's Freddie Cannon singing?
Yeah, Freddie Cannon.
Palisades Park. That was written by Chuck Barris. Became a top hit in the early 1960s.
Had no idea.
Yeah. Anyway, he wrote an autobiography in 1984, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. In the book, he states that he worked for the CIA as an assassin in the 1960s and 1970s. A 2002 feature film directed by George Clooney and starring Sam Rockwell depicts Barris killing 33 people. He wrote a sequel to Confessions of a Dangerous Mind in 2004 called Bad Grass Never Dies. The CIA denies categorically that Barris ever worked for them in any capacity.
Well, that's classified.
After the release of the movie, CIA spokesperson Paul Nowak said Barris's assertions that he worked for the spy agency are, quote, ridiculous. It's absolutely not true. So who do you believe?
Chuck.
Yeah,
Probably.
Chuck. Yeah.
33 people.
Think about the different things that the CIA has done. That no.
Just can't believe
we
they'd done that.
We didn't do that.
Chuck
It
Barris-
turns out that they did do that.
as an operative. June 3rd, 1851, the New York Knicks, it was the Knickerbockers, became the first baseball team to wear uniforms. Now, how embarrassing to run around out there without any uniforms on.
Well, I know.
When you slide, you can get hurt.
Good.
So
Yeah, those raspberries, they hurt pretty bad.
they were the first ones to wear uniforms. 1856, Cullen Whipple patented the screw machine. I could have sworn
Do
that was
tell.
I could have sworn that was Stan Kroenke that patented the screw machine. Anyway, 1932, Lou Gehrig.
No, he just perfected it.
Oh, okay. 1932, Lou Gehrig set the Major League Baseball record when he hit 4 consecutive home runs.
Wow.
I don't think anybody's done that since, have they?
Yeah, I think
Has there
there's-
been? Here's an embarrassing.
Did Reggie Jackson do that in a World Series game?
I don't know.
He had
Or was it just 3?
3, I believe,
wasn't there a guy for the Cardinals that hit 4 in a game?
in a game. Now you got 4 in a row, though.
Okay, I don't know if it was 4 in a row.
You see, I mean, if you
Mark
had,
Whitten
Yeah.
did for the Cardinals back.
he
in the day.
did, but I think there was
And,
an
and
out
that
in
bat in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's an embarrassing moment, especially if you're a Cub fan. Not that I know anybody who supports that franchise. 2003, Sammy Sosa. You know, he played for the Cubs.
Yeah. Played for the White Sox too.
Yeah. But we remember him as a Cub. He broke a bat when he grounded out to the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. That bat he was using was corked.
He didn't know it though.
No. Yeah.
Told me he didn't know it. Have you seen him recently?
No. What's there to see?
Google that.
Yeah.
Sammy, is he
You know-
kind
you
of
know, I
blowing up a
always-
little bit?
No,
What?
he's white.
What?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
He did the Michael Jackson
Just
thing?
look at him. He's
You know what always surprised me?
What?
And I mean, Sammy Sosa with the White Sox. And then all of a sudden he's with the Cubs. And he's added 50 pounds of muscle. Do you ever,
Oh, he wouldn't cheat. He wouldn't, and he clearly picked up the wrong bat. It was somebody else's bat,
Yeah.
some pitcher's bat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sammy. He's not going to get in the hall.
Do you really want to go down that road?
No, because we've got our own problems in our own closet.
got our own skeleton.
I
Yes,
put
we are.
McGuire and Sosa in the same closet with Barry Bonds. Go away.
Yeah. Wish you hadn't been here. Of course, we were
Yeah,
talking the
but
other day.
Of course, I mean, but you got to realize, performance-enhancing drugs were not illegal in baseball at the time.
Here's the problem. Here's the deal. If they hadn't had that summer, baseball wouldn't have come back the way it did. Now we got to worry about whether or not baseball's going to be able to come back after this thing. On this date in '64, the Hollywood Palace hosted the first appearance of the Rolling Stones. 1991, Willie Nelson began selling his Who'll Buy My Memories, the IRS tapes album, which you could buy on a phone order. It was later released in stores. The album made up of songs that had been seized by the U.S. government and would go towards paying off his $16 million bill. You know, Willie's whole life
how do you
went
possibly think you're going to get by with that?
I have no idea.
I mean, people that don't file an income tax. I haven't filed taxes in 6 years.
Especially when you're making millions like that.
Yes.
His whole life sort of went up in smoke. Okay. Guess what? It's time to look at the question of the day that was provided by here, the great provocateur.
So I'm guessing we got a lot of answers then.
We got quite a
It
few.
was okay.
Wasn't bad. The Carnaby Square question of the day, and of course, everybody knows Carnaby Square is the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield and has been for 40 years. Over 2,700 people took a look at this. What wastes the most time in your day-to-day life? Usually this hour for me. We're going to be back. We're going to be back with the answers to that right here on Morning Coffee. Stay right there.
Remembering why Carnaby got into business, the love of fashion, the love of selling quality products, services, making a little money, but most of all, the love of the people they assist. As Carnaby reopens their doors, Carnaby believes their relationship with the customers and community has strengthened. You continue to inspire them to move forward and not give up. Let's ease back into going shopping and dressing up. The Carnaby girls are excited to assist you with spending your gift certificates or selecting a new look. Oh, happy day. Grab a friend and let's go shopping.
John's Butcher Block in downtown Fairfield remains committed to their community. They will continue to open their doors for you as long as they can during this coronavirus outbreak. It is business as usual. Thank you for supporting them as they support you. Hashtag, we are all in this together. John's Butcher Block accepts cash, check, and all major credit cards and link card. They are located across from the Fairfield City Hall.
At the end of a hospital stay, families are often faced with difficult decisions about their loved ones needing skilled rehabilitation care. Regardless of where your loved one's hospital is, the Transitional Care Rehab Program at Hamilton Memorial Hospital can help. Our skilled rehab and nursing care can provide twice daily physical and occupational therapies, daily access to providers, and private bed and bathrooms, all right here close to your family's home. If you're faced with care decisions, ask your loved one's care planner about Hamilton Memorial Hospital Transitional Care Rehabilitation or call 643-5824.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the Republicans nominated Barry Goldwater for president?
Extremism in the defense of liberty is no vice, and moderation in the pursuit of justice is no virtue.
Race riots broke out in Harlem and Jersey City. President Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act.
Many are denied equal treatment, and the law I will sign tonight forbids it.
Tony Lima won the British Open. Roy Emerson and Maria Bueno were champs at Wimbledon. And all these winners were new on the radio.
How glad I am. Everybody loves somebody. Wishing and hoping. Keep on pushing and let the good time roll. I wanna love them so bad. From yonder the boardwalk. Nobody I know could love me more than you. It's the little old lady from Pasadena.
They'll take a rope and hang me.
Okay, place your bets. The answer and a pinch of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
If spending more time at home has been hard on your floor, it's not that hard to change it with the Home Depot. Use our square foot calculator to figure out how much you need. Order the exact style you want online, get it delivered, and install it with a little help from our how-to videos. Make your flooring waterproof, scratch-proof, and ready for the years ahead. Save on top flooring brands like LifeProof and Pergo on HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
At Walgreens, we know summer may look a little different this year. That's why we've made it easier to enjoy the moments you do make with new ways to shop. With shop online and pick up in our drive-thru, or quick same-day delivery on select items with Postmates, you can keep summer going. This week, find great deals like select varieties of Nice Brand nuts for $3.99 and all 12-pack soda buy 2 get 1 free. Walgreens. Offers valid with card while supplies last. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See walgreens.com for details.
July 1964. Ragdoll.
The Four Seasons and Ragdoll, the top song of July 1964. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
During the month of June, Uniquely Rustique will participate in all retail merchant promotions. Stop by each week to register for a chance to win. Uniquely Rustique will celebrate their 12th anniversary this month with specials and promotions all month long. They would like to say a special thank you to their loyal customers for allowing them to serve you. Like them on Facebook or call 842-3544 for curbside pickup or delivery services. Shop locally at Uniquely Rustique for a truly unique shopping experience.
Is your child up to date on their immunizations or wellness exams? Or does your child need a school or sports physical? And did I mention sports physicals are free for all established patients? Yes, I said free. Call 618-842-4470 to schedule an appointment at your Fairfield Community Health Center. We have 3 dedicated pediatric providers ready to assist you. Our Pediatric Express Care is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
When you think of everyday great deals on love seats, recliners, and sectionals, you need to think of Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in Wayne City. Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center has some of the best deals in the area, and they have them every day. Shop Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center. They'll treat you right. Here's what's going on. The Illinois Baptist Disaster Relief will have a free bleach cleaning solution available to anyone who needs it. The product is available for pickup at the First Baptist Church parking lot in Fairfield on Thursday, June 4th from 9 a.m. till noon. If you have questions, call Brent Cloyd at 599-5059. You must bring your own container to put the bleach solution in. The Golden Gate United Methodist Church will be opening up their food pantry to the public on Friday, June 5th. It's from 10 a.m. till noon with curbside service only. If you need more information, call 445-3004. And the Village of Wayne City will be able to hold a town-wide cleanup day for those still interested. It's scheduled for Tuesday, June the 9th. A list of items that can be set out is available at the Village Hall.
Back on Morning Coffee. Carnaby Square question of the day provided by the great provocateur Ken Odie. And we had 2,700 people that saw this. We had, about 3 dozen folks to respond. The question, what wastes the most time in your day-to-day life?
Facebook.
Yep.
That was the predominant answer.
You know, I'm not very smart as it is, but every time I look on Facebook, I get off of Facebook dumber.
You know what I did yesterday? And this is the first time I've done this. And I don't know if you realize this feature is there. I have an acquaintance, and I would call I have 1,400 quote-unquote friends.
See, now he's bragging.
No, it's not that. I mean, I've been so many different places. You know what I mean? I got folks from my hometown, from the places that I worked, in Texas and St. Louis and stuff like that. And so, I mean, you pick up a certain number of people every place you go.
Let me just say this. You are privileged to have that many friends.
Oh, don't start. I'm so pleased. So, anyway, this one guy, everything he posts irritates me. You know what I mean? See, when I see it, I read it, it angers me. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I mean, it's a political persuasion, okay? And it bothers me, and I keep wanting to say, hey, could you post something other than this stuff? But I found a button that allows me to not see him, but I don't have to
unfriend him.
Unfriend him,
yeah.
Exactly. He still thinks
snooze
that I'm there, but I'm not.
Unfollow, I guess.
Or you can snooze him for 30 days,
yeah.
Whatever.
Well, he's snoozed.
And let me make an announcement right now. No one is giving away a free car, a free truck, and Kroger is not going to give you a year's supply of groceries. Stop sharing that stuff. Please. Please.
Yeah, there are a lot of folks that get suckered. They really do. Mary says, people griping about stupid stuff. Well, I think Mary is directing that towards me. Anyway, Scott says he wastes time the most in his day-to-day watching protesters. Okay. Then probably don't need to watch TV much. That's all you're seeing. Tommy says, I want the time, I waste the most time trying to find something on my streaming services that can actually keep my attention for 2 hours. He's got a point. How long?
A good point.
I've gone through both of our streaming services.
Yeah, how if you get on Netflix, how long do you spend looking for something to watch?
And you guys are both from the era that I am, that you had a black and white TV with 5 channels.
5 channels. That's exactly
Didn't
right.
you?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Well, yeah, you had ABC, CBS, NBC,
PBS,
and PBS.
That was it.
And then one independent was the way it was in St. Louis.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that was before Fox. Terry says, not a thing. I take one day at a time and enjoy it to the hilt. Well, that's good, Terry. Shirley says, putting off what needs to be done. Dennis says, the COVID-19 scam wastes a lot of my time. Tommy says, I like all of the people on the Facebook page saying they waste time on Facebook.
Yeah. And I did see what I told him. I said I was just reinforcing my position.
Yeah.
Computers.
Man.
Wow.
I got a scam letter yesterday via the email.
Did you?
Yeah. It was official looking from the Apple. It said, the tagline said, from Apple support.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, just wanted to let you know that there was a charge of $49.99 for Netflix Ultra HD plus 4 TVs.
They're fishing.
And I'm thinking, who is that? And then I see the, in the blue, if this is an error, hit cancel. And, I was like,
yeah.
So I was like, I guess I better. Then I looked at I immediately went to my bank statement. I looked and go, there's not a $49.99 charge on my bank statement. Somebody's trying to
fishing.
wiggle me out of some
You
money.
bet.
Facebook. I'm looking at the answers. Facebook. HG says sleeping.
You waste time sleeping? All right. Good
I do
morning.
too.
You're on Morning Coffee.
Hello.
Hello, you're on Morning Coffee.
No, they're not.
I heard them in the background.
I did too. They must not have been wanting to be on the air. Anyway, somebody said they waste too much time on their phone. Probably looking
On
at Facebook.
But, you know, are you guys on Twitter? I'm not on Twitter.
I have Twitter.
My only.
But I pay very little attention to Twitter.
And there's
Yes.
Snapchat and.
I don't have
Good
I don't
heavens.
have InstaChat or GramChat or Snapgram or whatever it is. I don't have those two. Instagram or Snapchat.
I've got Instagram so I can watch grandkids. I've got Twitter, and I've got Facebook.
I've got Twitter, and I mainly, look for sports scores and that kind of stuff. And I get stuff, state news,
Sure.
some state news information off of Twitter. But that's about it.
Well, let me tell you how you wouldn't waste your time. Let me just tell you.
All right.
You wouldn't waste your time, especially now when it's getting warm, having somebody come by and take a look at your air conditioner or see if there's a way that you can do it cheaper.
Yeah.
And that best person would be Brian Reitner. Brian Reitner Heating and Air Conditioning will come and take a look at your air conditioning. Might even put in a whole new air conditioner for you if you need it. Probably a good time just to take a look at your furnace as well. And it's 24 hours a day. He'd be more than happy to come over and see you. He covers parts of Jefferson, Wayne, Hamilton County. He and his son Dustin, and they're good folks, and they're customer friendly, wouldn't you say, Ken?
Yes. Mine is so efficient. My new system is so efficient. I pulled a $5 bill out of the vent this morning.
That's pretty impressive.
That's making money, and I'm sure we could promise that.
Yeah, Brian.
I can tell you this
No problem.
for a fact. The Rude air conditioning system.
That's one of the ones that he uses.
One of the houses that we lived in.
Yes.
When we lived up north.
Uh-huh.
We put a brand new Rude system in.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those Sear 16, 18, just in, about 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Our electricity bill went from like $260 or $250, $75 a month to $150. It dropped $100 just by
efficiency.
Yeah.
My old one sounded like a 747 out there getting ready to warm up for taxiing. But
Brian Reitner HVAC. Give him a call. Tell him you heard about it on Morning Coffee. What do you got?
Well, we've been talking about graduations,
Mhm.
and the FCHS graduation is coming up June 19th,
Right.
of which we're going to live stream. Just
That's awesome.
throwing that plug out there
Right,
for you.
right.
But graduating seniors at Somerset Island Prep in Key West, Florida,
That'd be a good place to be.
got to do something real cool for their graduation.
What's that?
Well, they put on their cap and gown, jumped on a jet ski, and got their diploma.
Isn't that cool?
Principal stood on a nearby boat with an extension pole in order to safely give students their diplomas. Each senior took a jet ski safety course the day before and wore a life jacket, too. So,
That's good. That's a great idea.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That is a cool idea. Did you know that they've now been able to determine the details of a dinosaur's eating habits? They've looked into it, and they've considered the best preserved dinosaur stomach ever found to date, and so that they can see what, the great big beasts ate right
yeah.
before the end. And they found chewed leaves and stems and twigs and one Sancho. Obviously, the dinosaur waiting in line to get the Sancho passed away.
who would have thought there would have been leaves and sticks
Yes.
and twigs in their stomach? I mean,
I really.
what did that cost us to find that out?
Found in Alberta, Canada.
It was in Canada, so it didn't cost us anything.
It wasn't ours. There's another, looks like another addition to the Mission Impossible franchise. They're going to resume filming in September.
That's like episode number
This is 7.
9 or 10.
Number 7.
7.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tom Cruise led series was delayed due to the virus pandemic several months ago. They're going to keep going though. Did you hear about the guy he wants to name his son, Cube? A husband is being slammed online.
Like after the rapper Ice Cube?
No, I think as in Rubik's Cube.
Really?
Yeah. Wanted to name the baby Cube. Said that it's, he's thinking his kid's going to become a math genius and thought it would be cute to reference that name. But his wife has said she'd rather call her son something like Sweater instead of Cube. She calls it the stupidest name she's ever heard of, and she's gone online for advice. So far, users agree with her. Some even say Rube would be better than Cube. Rube.
Yeah, I could see that.
Rubik's?
Yeah.
Rube.
Mm-hmm. So, we've all been talking about it. Don't deny it.
What is
baseball.
Yeah.
Whether or not there's going to be baseball.
I just don't
this
see
year.
it. I don't see it.
So that's going to mean there's going to be a lot of stadiums that are going to be empty.
What do you do with them?
Well, in Pensacola, Florida, at the home of the Blue Wahoos, the AA affiliate of the Minnesota Twins, you can rent out the stadium on Airbnb.
What would you do with it?
Whatever you want.
Family reunion. We're going to have one bodacious softball game.
Yep. Team listed the stadium on Airbnb for $1,500 a night, not including additional fees. The ad says up to 10 guests will be able to use the field and batting cages before heading to bed in the bedroom attached to the team's clubhouse. The team says it's the first time a baseball stadium has ever been offered.
$1,500 doesn't sound way out of line.
10 people.
If you got 10 people,
that's $150 a piece. You get to use the batting cages. If you're going to play a game on the field, you got to have ghost runners.
Right.
But you can do that.
In Montreal, where the Expos used to play, that Olympic Stadium,
Mm-hmm.
they rented it out for like birthday parties. It was, I think it's been raised by this time, but it was in bad shape.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why they ended up in Washington, because the stadium was just not built for baseball. You ever had late fees for a book?
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what seemed extraordinarily high for you when you had to pay it off? A couple bucks?
Yeah,
I think I had one time that was like $20.
Ooh.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's a felony, I think.
Is it really?
We could come after you.
I think statute of limitations just run out on it, though.
Late fees at libraries can add
I
up.
paid it.
Well, good.
Oh,
well, good.
Yeah,
for you.
No.
You're clear.
I haven't kept the book. I went ahead and took
We
it
won't need a
back.
thumbprint or anything.
Yeah.
I bet you we came over your place, we could find some rented DVDs, too.
No,
Yes?
you probably couldn't.
All right.
Don't come to my place because there is a VHS tape there that hasn't been rewound.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
That's a federal
Sorry.
offense.
Anyway, one Illinois woman from Kewanee found out she took a book in, and actually it's recorded as part of the Guinness Book of World Records for the highest fine paid on a book. Emily Canelos Sims paid over $345 after she returned Day and Deeds to the Kewanee Public Library. Ironically, she never checked the book out. It was found in her mother's house and had a due date of April 15th, 1955.
Think she's related to the Sims around here?
Doubt it. Wow.
Sorry.
Would you pay that?
No.
I wouldn't either.
No.
I wouldn't have said, Mom's not around,
Sue me.
No kidding.
You've heard about this new newscast that's supposed to be coming out in September, right?
This could work.
I think it could. There's some places that are saying that it's not going to work. WGN America is going to debut the nonpartisan News Nation on September 5th. Officials say the company has found a large audience seeking a news service without a political opinion.
And where is that right now?
C-SPAN. I watch C-SPAN a lot.
Do they do news?
No,
Besides,
but I mean
they just show you what's going on in the House.
You can watch your Senate and your House of Representatives represent you. And
I think there's a real opportunity.
I think it's going to work.
If indeed it's true that it's a total nonpartisan newscast.
Yeah, well, apparently the company's hiring broadcasters who have never had, an opinion piece, a political opinion piece.
Well, here's the thing: is truthfully,
it's going to be hard.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. It's hard to find anything right now that doesn't have a tinge of some sort of political.
Oh, I think so. I think you're
to
right.
it.
I think you're right.
There's one other thing I was going to mention. A David Bowie live album from 1974 is going to be put out on vinyl. It was moved back. They call those pieces of vinyl. I don't know if you realize that.
No, I
An
didn't
album
know
is
that.
called a
I
piece of vinyl.
Didn't realize that. They just called it a record.
Organizers say the first batch of vinyl will include a 50th anniversary issue of Paul McCartney's first solo album and a live recording from David Bowie's 1974 Soul Tour. Also in August, the Kinks Chronicles album will be released.
Well, that's a great
on
album.
vinyl in the United States for the first time in 35 years.
Wow.
Vinyl is the big thing.
It's coming back.
I bought a record player. It's a combination record player, radio. It also has the ability for you to plug in and do digital stuff as well. I did that so that I could listen to some old recordings of when I was a broadcaster 30 years ago.
They sell a lot of, there's a lot of vinyl on the shelves at the big box
There are.
store out on the west side.
My grandson calls them big CDs.
Do you, for a moment, just for a second, do you recognize the enhancement of the depth of the sound of the audio that you listen to on an LP? I'm just saying, versus a CD.
I don't know. I haven't heard one recently.
Well, okay, I will tell you this.
Yes.
I've got 2 record players at home.
Okay.
One is one of the newer ones with the, and I've got one of the older ones, the older console ones.
Right.
Doesn't sound near as good on the new one as it does on the older one, the older console.
That was
one.
just a depth of
The
sound.
depth, even on the radio. The radio, when I turn the radio on,
Sounds
still,
better?
it's rich, it's deep.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it, I think the wood,
Could be.
enhances the sound.
Well, I've got a lot of LPs. I don't play them that often. I really don't. I'm too lazy to put them on the platter. You know what I mean? I really am. Especially when I can do anything and bring up whatever music I want to on my phone. So, what's a category that we're broaching?
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Oh no!
All
Oh no!
I can tell you we are not.
Yeah, you're gonna prove it. There's gonna be evidence.
It's going to be tough.
These aren't too bad.
All right, let me get my piece of paper and pencil here. Go ahead.
A hexagon has how many sides?
Okay.
Number 2. The interior angles of a triangle always sum to what degrees?
Okay.
You see that these are math questions. Is what this is. This is geometry.
What was the name of the last queen of France?
And now you're out of it. Last queen of.
Number 4. What Revolutionary War leader wrote Common Sense?
I know that one.
Number 5. What was the name of the first satellite placed in orbit by the United States?
Oh, by the U.S. Okay.
Yeah. Boy, I don't know.
Not Sputnik.
Not Sputnik.
The region known as the Fertile Crescent is located in present-day what?
I think I know that one.
Fertile
Crescent.
Crescent.
Number 7. Imaginary lines traversing the globe from pole to pole are called what?
From pole to pole.
Pole to
Yeah,
pole.
I think I know that one.
It's uppy and downy.
Okay.
Number 8. The Earth has 4 layers. What is the thinnest layer called?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Number 9. What ancient civilization built the Machu Picchu complex in Peru?
Okay.
Number 10.
I want you to say that again. Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah, I forgot I was in Wayne County. Number 10. The modern city of Istanbul was known by what name in the 13th century?
I think I know that one.
And the bonus.
I think I know that one.
In the book titled The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what is the last comma called?
Irritating to me. Well, we're going to have to. I might swing and miss the fences.
These two guys out here will knock this out of the park.
All right, well, somebody will. We'll be back with more Morning Coffee after this.
The Big Deal Store has a great deal on Bopple's home furnishing certificates. Pick one up and get a great value on top quality furniture at Bopple's Home Furnishing in McLeansboro on the south side of the square.
Complete HVAC is concerned about your indoor air quality, so they are offering for a limited time a high-efficiency media filter cabinet, $120 value free of charge when you purchase a Carrier Complete system, furnace with AC or heat pump. The filter has an exceptionally large surface area which traps airborne pollutants and irritants regardless of the season and provides a cleaner, fresher air. Turn to the experts at Complete HVAC, your Carrier dealer in Albion. Call Stu or Sam at 618-445-3329 today for a free estimate.
In today's environment, being able to do all of your banking from home is not only convenient, but a necessity. People's National Bank makes it easy for you to do your banking without actually going to the bank. From online banking, mobile banking, free mobile deposit, to transferring funds and paying bills, it's easy and convenient for you to do your banking all from your mobile phone or computer. Get started by going to peoplesnationalbank.com to sign up for online banking today. People's National Bank, making it easy to bank from anywhere. Member FDIC.
I'm Christy. I used to smoke cigarettes. I had smoker's cough and severe shortness of breath, and I knew I had to quit. Then I tried e-cigarettes, but I just ended up using both. I really didn't start to get better until I quit smoking completely. My tip to you is, just cutting down on the number of cigarettes you smoke isn't enough.
For help quitting, call 1-866-QUIT-YES or visit quityes.org. This message was developed by CDC and made possible by funds received from the Illinois Department of Public Health.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area forecast: sunshine today, high 90. 50% chance for rain tonight, low 70. A 40% chance tomorrow, high 88. Partly cloudy on Friday, high 90. Partly sunny for Saturday, high 90. And for Sunday, sunshine with a high 88. Overnight low 65. Yesterday's high was 90. Currently, humidity at 68%. Winds from the west-southwest at 4 miles an hour. And the pressure at 29.94. Sunshine right now, we've got 75 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar looks good this morning as well. Nothing showing up anywhere in the area in terms of precipitation.
We're back on Morning Coffee, and Ken Ody's going to expose us as frauds when it comes to intelligence here.
I thought you said we were going to say something else.
No,
I'm not going to do that
no
either.
exposing here. Not like
All
the
right.
baseball players.
Number 1. A hexagon has how many sides?
7?
That's what I would have said.
6.
6?
Peanut Gallery is correct. 6 sides.
Whiz.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I know it. Put them together, you got 10th graders out here.
Yeah.
Number 2. The interior angles of a triangle always sum to how many degrees?
45?
180.
They are correct. 180 degrees. I told you these guys are going to ace this.
You know what? Sometimes
I did not study geometry in school.
Your gazintas?
Why open your mouth and reveal that you don't know it?
Number 3. What was the name of the last Queen of France?
I'm going to say Marie Antoinette.
That is correct.
Hey, we got one. Oh, way to go, bud.
Number 4. What Revolutionary War leader wrote Common Sense?
Thomas Paine.
Was called him Tommy. Tommy Paine is correct.
Part of the Pains.
Didn't he play for the New York Knickerbockers later on?
They used to bring the pain.
All right, number 5. What was the name of the first satellite placed in orbit by the United States?
We know
Gemini 1?
No, that was a man flight.
Explorer is correct.
Explorer.
Very good.
Okay.
I thought everybody was going to say Telstar. That was a
Bobcat
satellite.
got that.
Yeah. I knew he. All right, number 6. The region known as the Fertile Crescent is located in present day.
Is it Iraq?
It is not Pond Creek.
Is it Iraq? Iran or Iraq?
Yeah, it's the Middle East. So I'm going to give you that. The answer they have here is the Middle East.
Middle East. That's not a country.
I didn't say. I said the region.
Okay.
I said the
All right.
region. No,
Okay.
it's
Oh,
located
you
in
did say the
present
region.
day
Okay.
what?
Crescent. And by the way, planting is going on in earnest.
You know how I learned that? Off one of the Indiana Joneses movies when he was searching for the Holy Grail.
Or historical. All right, number 7. Imaginary lines traversing the globe from pole to pole are called
the latitude, right?
I think it's longitude, isn't it?
No.
Neither one?
Meridians is correct. Number 8. The Earth has.
I'm going back to 4th grade.
The Earth has 4 layers. What is the thinnest layer called?
The mantle?
Crust.
The crust. It's correct.
Yep.
I always cut the crust off my bread when I was little.
All right. What ancient civilization built that Machu Picchu complex in Peru? It sounds like a dip. Machu Picchu.
It does.
Machu Picchu complex in Peru. Who did
Is
that?
it the Incas?
Mark, it was the Incas.
All right.
Well done.
All right. Number 10. The modern city of Istanbul was known by what name in the 13th century?
Alexandria.
No.
No.
Constantinople is correct.
Okay.
And number 11.
You notice how they said it?
What?
Well, after I answered that incorrectly,
It's like-
Constantinople,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't say it, but it was.
It was
Come
implied.
on,
It was
Constantinople,
implied.
you idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. In the book titled The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what is the last comma called?
Comma.
That's part of it.
Bob the comma.
Bob.
Bob the comma?
No, the Oxford comma.
Oh.
I had no clue.
I didn't.
Admittedly, I didn't get many of these either.
Okay.
Then let's just not mess with 5th grade knowledge. We need to advance.
Unfortunately, 2 of these questions are from 4th grade.
Oh,
that hurts. So it's even worse than we thought.
I got to tell you, that's one robust 5th grade class if they know the answers to all those.
I always enjoyed that show, but you'd always learn something. You think, oh my gosh,
It's demeaning.
I didn't get taught that in 5th grade or 4th grade or 3rd grade. I mean, good heavens. It's amazing what
I
kids
was a
learn now.
sophomore in college before I learned half that stuff.
5th grade, I was still trying to color within the lines.
I remember 4th grade and 5th grade doing a lot of United States geography, but not that much world geography.
Learning what a peninsula was or things like that.
And knowing
Archipelago.
but knowing the country, its regions and stuff like that, but not the world.
It's amazing.
I would have been in real trouble there. And I wonder what, yesterday we had young Colin McDuffie in. He's going to teach classes. One of the classes he wants to teach is Wayne County history.
Well, apparently they offer a Wayne County history class at the high school.
Which I think is great.
And good for him. That's the kind of people we need back in our community.
You're exactly right.
We let Julie Bryant get away from us, but
We don't need, obvious when you look around the table here, we don't need any more of a brain drain.
I told you. See, now what did I tell you earlier? Every time I look at Facebook, I'm dumber after I get off.
I know.
Yeah.
What did I do during the break? I looked at
To Facebook. Oh, well.
See?
I left my phone
See,
at home.
had I
so-
not looked at
You might have got
had not Tafiri Denisi offered me a friend request and I had to delete it,
That's right.
I would have got everyone right.
You're not as friendly as I am. Thank you for being here, Ken.
My pleasure.
Ken Odie. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'm not sure, but we'll probably have another guest. Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
All the important news here first. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, the station listened to, not just heard, 104.9 FM.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. They have a large selection of power sofas, love seats, and recliners. Ask about free financing.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. There are thousands of people protesting in London right now over George Floyd's death in Minneapolis last Monday. Protests continue in cities across this country.